Hi guys, it's Susie from A Girl Gone Green, and this video is going to be so good. So I thought it would be perfect to do a gift guide type of video since we are right in the thick of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and all that. And kind of gives you guys an idea of like products you can buy for someone else. Maybe they love like a conventional beauty product and they don't want to give it up. Well, I'm sharing with you some of my favorite dupes and swaps from conventional beauty to natural beauty. So you'll really get to pick the products that perform and work so well, and they won't even feel like they're giving up their old like toxic products, but they'll be so excited for the new ones. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and in honor of it, I was wearing a little bit of Christmas cheer with my plaid shirt. So let's dive in. Okay, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe below, hit the red subscribe button, and then don't forget to hit the bell notification, and that will notify you every time I have a new video up. You'll be notified first. Okay, my first product is blush. So if you guys have followed conventional beauty for years and years, you'll know that NARS Beauty Orgasm is kind of like the it blush when it comes to conventional beauty. Everyone wants it, and it pretty much goes with any skin tone. And the dupe for it is Beauty Counter's Nectar blush. So these blushes are so good. It's one of my very favorites in clean beauty, the blushes in general. But this color, Nectar, is awesome because it literally is such a dupe to the color from NARS Orgasm. So it's perfect on pretty much anyone's skin tone. It looks so nice. Really highlights the cheeks. I have it on right now. It lifts your cheekbone if you apply it right. And it just is so versatile. Like I said, it goes with any skin tone. So definitely, this is such an easy swap to make from NARS Orgasm to the Beauty Counter blush in Nectar. And don't forget, I'll have links for all the products below for you guys. Okay, the next product is Bare Minerals Mineral Powder Foundation. So that is obviously like a huge one when it comes to conventional beauty. Most people, when they think of a mineral powder, they think Bare Minerals. Okay, well, the swap for that is Root Pretty Pearlized Mineral Powder. Not only is this so pretty because it has pearlized pigments in it, so it really helps to reflect light and make you look like you're glowing and not just look super matte, but it's also super inexpensive compared to Bare Minerals. So this is only $18, where I think Bare Minerals runs probably like $25 or so. So you're gonna save money, and this lasts you forever. So this is a perfect dupe. I like it so much better. Root Pretty Pearlized Mineral Pigment Foundation Powder. Okay, the next one is MAC eyeshadows. So back in the day, I loved me a good MAC eyeshadow. I love the pigment, I love how they lasted. And really, I couldn't find a good dupe for that until about a year ago when I switched to Beauty Counter's eyeshadows, and I never looked back. These are so good. The pigment is amazing. They last all day. They're really vivid, so pretty. They come in a ton of different colors. They have several different palettes that they normally have, but they also have some holiday palettes currently as well. And side note, all of Beauty Counter is 15% off right now, plus free shipping over $50, which never happens. This is literally their like one sale a year that they really have that's super good. They have like little ones throughout the year, but usually Black Friday is the best. So this is in the romantic palette, but they also have a classic palette and then a statement palette. So definitely check them out. These are so pretty and I love them. As far as eyeshadows go, this is the best in clean beauty. Okay, next is bronzer. So I was obsessed with Estee Lauder's Bronze Goddess bronzer back in the day. Not anymore, but the dupe for that is Lily Lolo's Miami Beach bronzer. Actually, I have two for this one. You can tell it's well loved. This bronzer is amazing. Also, Beauty Counter's bronzer in Dune is another favorite. You guys can tell I like use both of these. I love them both. One is a little bit more pricier, Beauty Counter's, and then Lily Lolo's is a more budget-friendly option, so I wanted to include this for you guys. It's around like $20, I think, and Beauty Counter's is a little more. I'm not even sure. I think it's like 30 something. But both so good. I love Beauty Counter's because it gives you that taupe brown look, which is really what we crave. And I love Lily Lolo's. It's also a brown color, but it has like a little bit of bronziness in it, which I like, especially from the summer when like I want all the bronzer, right? So these both are such a good dupe to the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. Okay, if you guys have been in a Sephora, then you've probably seen the Rosebud Salve, you know, that comes in a little tin. I loved that. I used to be addicted to it back in the day. Well, the dupe for that is Cary Grant Lip Whip, and you can actually find this at Sephora too, which is awesome. These are just as like goopy and awesome, and they smell good, and they give you like a little sheen. It's a great lip gloss, but it also is just super hydrating and moisturizing. I put this on a lot of times at night before I go to bed, and I wake up in the morning with just hydrated lips. Okay, the next swap is Clinique's Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. So this moisturizing lotion I used to use all the time back in the day before my makeup. Not anymore. Josh Rosebrook now has taken the scene, and his Nutrient Day Cream is awesome. So this literally feels like the same. It has SPF 30 in it, so you got your sunscreen covered too, and it feels lightweight. It doesn't feel super heavy. Just the consistency feels very similar to Clinique's lotion. So this is the swap. Okay, next up is OPI nail polish. I used to have a ton of their colors back in the day, but now I have switched to Ayla nail polish, and I am obsessed. I love this stuff. So they have a ton of different colors. They look so pretty on. And they also have a really great top coat. It's called Better Than Gel, and it rates a 1 on EWG, which is amazing. So check out Ayla. Their polishes are so pretty. Okay, and the next is Anastasia Brow. So they have brow gels, they have brow pencils, they have brow creams, and the swap for it is 2 different products. So the first is Eco Brows Defining Crayon. I found this actually not that long ago, a couple months ago, and I fell hard for it. I really love the application tip. I love that it has a spoolie on one end, so it's really easy to comb through any excess product. It looks super natural, and it lasts all day long. I also am obsessed with, for brows, Crunchy's Brow Cream Pomade. So it has a little bit of like texture or hold to it, which makes it a pomade. And then the pigment is so pretty. It doesn't have any red. It looks super natural. I actually have it on right now, and I love it. So these 2 are the swap for Anastasia's brow products. Okay, you guys have probably heard of Kate Somerville's EXFOLIKATE Intensive Treatment. It's like her trademark kind of exfoliation. Well, I don't use that. I use Josh Rosebrook's Active Enzyme Exfoliator, and it's so amazing. This is like one of the standouts and favorites among green beauty bloggers. I feel like everyone loves it. Not only does it exfoliate manually with like walnut shells, but it also exfoliates with enzymes, and it just sloughs off all that dead skin, gives you like radiant, bright skin and a glow, and your skin will just feel so good. So this is a perfect dupe to the Kate Somerville exfoliation products. Okay, who else used a Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick back in the day? Or maybe you still do. I loved those things. They were so pretty. I had several different colors. Well, the perfect dupe to it is Antonym's Highlighting Blush. So this is in Lily. It has a lot of pearlized like pigments in it, and it looks really glowing, and just, you almost look like your lip from within, and you have a little bit of color too with the pigments from the blush. But I love just kind of swooping this over my face and just kind of giving myself an overall glow like the Shimmer Bricks would from Bobbi Brown. Okay, the next product, Clinique has a lipstick that it's called Almost Lipstick, and it basically just gives you like a hint of color, but it's really more hydrating and almost acts like a lip balm kind of. And the perfect dupe to it is Beauty Counter's Lip Sheers. So these not only give you tons of hydration and moisture, but they do give you a hint of color. This one is in Poppy. It looks really bright, but it actually really isn't once you put it on. I'm going to show you guys. So it just gives you a swipe of color. It's not super dramatic, just really pretty. They have a ton of different ones. I love the color Rose too, and Lily, and Petal. I'm going to leave a link for them below, but these are so pretty, so hydrating. Perfect too for like a teenager who just wants some color, but also wants a ton of hydration too. I am so excited about this next swap. So I'm sure you've heard of La Mer. It's like the it cream when it comes to skincare, right? It's supposed to just make you look younger and all the things. Well, it's also full of toxic products, toxic ingredients. And the perfect swap to it is Beauty Counter's Supreme Cream from Counter Time, their Counter Time line. They actually even studied the La Mer product before making this because they wanted to really make such like a perfect dupe or swap for it. And they did such an amazing job. This product, you guys can see, I'm obsessed with it. It's almost gone. It's so creamy, so hydrating. Not only does it have plant-derived retinols in it, but it also has peptides and antioxidants. So it's really feeding your skin all the nutrients it needs to look younger and stay healthy and stay vibrant and just, you know, dewy. I cannot recommend this product enough. I feel like this is one of the it products I found in 2019 when it comes to natural beauty. It really just is over the top awesome. Okay, last but not least is Kerastase hair mask. So I used to get this jar of it and I loved it. I would put it on after I colored my hair or my hair was feeling dry, especially in the winter or like after I'd been in the sun a ton in the summer. And it would really hydrate, but it wouldn't weigh down my hair, and I loved it. So the swap for that, or the dupe for that, is Rawa's Omega 9 hair mask. So you would put this on your hair, you know, when it's dry or when it's wet, depending on like how hydrated you want your hair to feel, and just leave it on for like 15 minutes, and then you can rinse it off. Also, you can sleep in it too if you really want like even more hydration. This will really give you like that intensely hydrated feeling, especially if your hair just feels like coarse and dry or brittle after like a color treatment or something. So this is the perfect dupe. I hope you guys enjoyed those swaps and dupes. These are some of my favorites. Let me know if you like these type of videos and I'll do more. There's so many awesome swaps from conventional beauty to natural beauty now. Clearly natural beauty is just growing and there's so many great products compared to when I started 10 years ago when there was maybe like 2 brands. So let me know if you want to see more videos like this. And again, if you haven't subscribed, hit the red subscribe button below and don't forget to hit the bell notification. And if you love this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next week.